All right, guys, today I want to talk to you about QAD rests and kind of go through some options that those guys make. If you're thinking about upgrading a rest for this season, I'd really strongly consider quad. There's three great options from those guys that we like to carry in the shop. So number one, they have the QAD Hunter. A great little arrow rest for a guy that's looking to upgrade from like maybe a whisker style arrow rest that you start to notice little inconsistencies. It's destroying your veins. We really like these. For under $100, these have been great little rests. They come with a 90-day warranty, still made in the USA. Great option for a guy that's on a budget but still wants to upgrade and get a little bit more accuracy out of his setup. Option number two from QAD, however, is the HDX series rest. This has been one of our best-selling rests for years and years here. I used to run these back in the day. The advantage with the QAD rest, this is true with any series of rests that QAD makes, is when you put your arrow in, you can pre-lift and lock and hold this into position. So now your arrow cannot fall off the arrow rest. You can actually draw back and let down. Your arrow will still stay on the launcher. It does come with some really nice laser cut felt that we line with the rest, so it's an ultra quiet draw. You don't have any noise with your arrow there. Great warranty on these too. So for guys that come in that want that buy once, cry once kind of a mentality, these HDXs, they're right around that $150, $160 price range. It gives us the ability to be able to move your rest up and down and left and right. So as you're working on a little bit more of that fine tuning, especially with broadheads, the rest has plenty of adjustment and it mounts on just about any series of bow out there on the market. So even if you have an older bow or a newer bow, this rest is very universal. If you have one of these, I've had one of these on a bow. I probably shot close to 20,000 arrows out of it. It started to act up. It wasn't quite functioning just right. I shipped it back to QAD. Pretty much sent me a brand new one. So great option for you guys to look at. HDX series, they make a bunch of different colors in these as well. So if you want to kind of customize them, match them to your bow string, you check out their anodized colors. We got a lot of these in stock, so come check these out. And then last but not least, this is the newest, latest, greatest rest from QAD. And for guys that have been in the industry or sport, you probably are already shooting this, but for guys that are new or thinking about upgrading their bow, this is a rest I'd strongly recommend for you to consider. So this is the MX2 series. You can see how compact and lightweight this thing is. Super small, and they have a new mounting system. This is what they call an integrated mounting system. A lot of these newer generations of bows have a machine dovetail on the back of the riser where this rest will mount. And the advantage to that is you're actually reducing weight but increasing strength. There's a lot more surface area that this rest mounts to the riser of the bow, and it stays in line to the bow system. You don't have anything hanging out to the side, so less things you're going to hit on the rock or bounce around when you're out hunting. And then the main advantage with this style arrow rest is the fully micro adjustable option that it gives you. So for my launcher, once I get my center shot set, I get my bow tuned, but maybe I'm out in the range and I'm trying to fine tune broadheads. If I notice a slight deviation as far as my broadheads go, I can loosen this screw right here, and I can actually micro adjust the launcher in or out and one click at a time. So it's a very nice, precise micro adjustment. And the same thing with horizontal. I get to the range. A lot of times with broadheads, they have a little bit more drag than a fill tip. So it's not uncommon when I get out to the range that my broadheads at distance will start to hit a little bit lower. What I can do is loosen this side screw and click this knob, and I can actually do some micro adjusting on that rest. I can move it up a click or two, and I can slowly watch my fill tips and broadheads walk together. All metal construction. You can get this model from QAD with their logo on there. Great rest, full lifetime warranty. They always take care of you. And then for guys that want to match it to their bow system, QAD has partnered with a lot of bow manufacturers out there like Hoyt and Matthews, to where you can get the same exact rest. They function and operate just the same, but you can get them with the Hoyt or the Matthews logo on the back or whatever bow brand you prefer. So three really good options from QAD, three different price ranges to kind of fit everybody's budget. So if you have any questions, want any help with these, come into the shop. We stock these all the time. It's one of our best sellers. We can get one put on your bow, get it tuned up, and get it shooting straight.